Hey, my beautiful friend, on this beautiful day, I want to tell you something that not everyone that checks in on you wants to see you win. Some of them are just calling you because they need an update on your life so that they can reposition themselves. Have you ever, been in a situation where you haven't heard from someone maybe like 6 months ago, maybe a year ago, and you just feel like, at the moment, you haven't felt that way, right? But you're letting them in, you're giving you update, maybe the reels, or maybe it could be the bad part of your life, something that you have been going through. And you and I know, right? But at the moment when you're telling them, you may not feel that way. But then you're confiding and you're telling them about your situation, whether it be good or bad, whether it be highlighting on your luxury life or telling them what you're going through. But the minute you get off the phone, your intuition, you just feel bad. You feel like there's a sense of regret, right? Sometimes your intuition isn't wrong because people nowadays, they're just coming into your life just for an update, really, to see how they can get one step ahead of you, to see how they're able to plan around you. Because we live in a world where people are just very competitive, right? And they don't have any good intention. While some will, some won't. And you just have to understand that's just how life is. Because here's the thing, people just wants to be nosy. They're not supportive. They just call you for an update and they want to know, and they act as if they care about you. And guess what? You start to pour out and you're pouring out. And everything comes out. And yes, sometimes it depends on the right ears, the right person who is receiving this information that can potentially help you to get through the process. But in most cases, that's not it. Because the one who you're telling your business to, maybe their life isn't even better than yours. Why telling them your situation where their life is worse? You know what I'm saying? They just want to know what's going on in your life. And so they can tell Tom, Dick, Harry, Auntie, and whoever that is. And that's why we have to be careful nowadays, because we live in a world where it's deadly. People prey on your downfall. People don't want you to be one step ahead of them. And so we have to take the initiative and use discernment. I just want you to know that some check-ins are just mass curiosity. They don't care. They don't care. So please be careful with that. Know who you're talking to. Know your surroundings. Forget about the ones that you didn't hear from 6 months ago or 1 year ago. They don't need an update on your life. They really don't. We have social media. Whenever you post here and there, they see what they see and that's it. You don't need to update them. They can't help you with anything else, right? Because you have those ones in the back also. They want to tell you what you should do with your life. And truth be told, theirs are absolutely a mess. Okay, so we have to be careful. Another thing that you have to be aware of is protecting your peace and don't overshare. Stop oversharing. We tend to do that a lot of times, and I'm too a victim of that. Yes, I overshare sometimes and then I regret it in the process. Because you know something, when you overshare, they use it against you. And that's part of like social media. You know, sometimes we post things here and there, and the things that we post out here, I want to encourage you that whatever you post out here, if you decide that you're going to delete it, it's not deleted. It's probably deleted from on your end, but it's not deleted, because once you post it on social media, there's a database for it. And trust me, if there's anything that you've done and the feds need it, they have it, okay? So we have to be aware of what we do, what we post, and don't overshare, because like I said, people will use that against you. And the very own people that you talk to, the very close people that is around you, sometimes we overshare when we're in that spirit of moment where we feel good. Sometimes, I don't know, maybe you drink, or maybe you're just in that hype season and you just feel like you want to tell it all because it makes you feel good. But truth be told, these same people, they will plan against you. They will plan on your finance. They will plan on what they need to borrow. They will plan on your life in terms of they need you to do this for them. They need you to do that for them. So you have to be careful of what you put out here, because people will just assume and they create this profile on you. And guess what? They plan around your mindset. Okay? I'm not asking you, I'm telling you, so just be aware of that. Let me close this off today to let you know that real supporter, they walk with you. They don't watch you. Okay? The one that walks with you is the one that has, they have patience with you. They're willing to listen. When I say listen, active listening to see how they can help you to better resolve it. Some of them have patience with you, patience with the process. If you're around someone that has no patience with your startup journey, have no patience with your mental issue, have no patience with your job, have no patience with you on whole, then you know that this is not the person that you can walk with, right? This is the person that's not going to support you. However, that's the person that is going to watch you, and every single move that you make or every mistake that you make, they're the one that's going to be there to call it out. They're going to highlight it. They're going to tell you what you should do with your life and how you can improve it. And when you take a step back and look on their life, it ain't even better. Okay? So again, I'm letting you know that real supporter, they will walk with you. They will support you, not watch you without no action. I want you to be aware of that. I create these videos because I've seen so much things happen. I speak with people on a day-to-day life, and I'm always one of them that can always relate about things that I have gone through, right? And so when I hear people talk about certain things, y'all, I laugh, right? Not that I'm laughing at them, but I laugh and observe my situation. I'm like, I've been there, done that, but this is how I'm able to handle it. And let me tell you something. We all have to go through this phase of life. It's called a learning lesson, right? So what I did today, and I feel some type of way about it, and I know that, it didn't sit with me right, then guess what? Next time, there will be a different approach, right? The next person you meet, you make sure that you are aware of what you're planning to say, what you're planning to do, despite on how you feel, despite on feeling happy, feeling drunk, feeling like you're above the world. You gotta learn how to control this, because this, it can make you, it could break you. Be careful. Remember what I told you. Not everyone who comes around you want to see you win. Okay? And I know what I'm talking about. I know. If you are new here, I would love for you to check out my video. I talk about real life story. We talk about life skills. We talk about making improvement on your life through your purpose, your skill set, and your passion. Most of all, when it comes down to our life, we have one life to live, and we have to be cautious. We have to protect it, because energy is real. And peace comes at a cost, because not everyone who calls you to check up on you 3 months, 6 months cares about you. They just really want to know, what are your intentions? They just want to upgrade your life or be one step ahead of you. And they don't really care. Or perhaps they plan around you, plan around your finance based on where you're at. So if you're one of them that seems to be giving them all the highlight of your life, what has been going on, you making money, you Gucci, you driving a car, you doing this, be careful, because they will be planning on your life to borrow something from you, okay? I'm not asking you, I'm telling you. Just be careful of those who call you for a month-to-month update, every 3 to 6 month update, every yearly update, because truth be told, they may not care. Everyone's life is busy. Everyone is going through something. Everyone has their own problem, but some of them just wants to know if you're doing better than them. That's all. Nothing more, nothing less. So just be careful of what you say. This here's a powerful tool. It's how you use it. It can make you, it can break you, it can improve your life, and it can make your life your worst nightmare. So just be careful of those who are around you and those who you enlighten on your information about your life. Be wise.